Hello, welcome to COMP3218, Game Design and Development's Let's Play for Coursework 2. I'm Adrian Chapman, a lecturer on the module, and with me today is...
Ioan Daniel Malinov, and I'm helping out with the courseworks.
Excellent. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the coursework that the students have been set?
Yeah, so the coursework is basically the students are given three short stories and they have to create a game based on one of those stories that has an interactive narrative.
Wonderful. Let's go play our first game.
Yeah.
All right, and our first game is Dungeon Dilemma.
Okay, so let's see. We have some text. Prince is in here. This place looks old. Okay, so I'll start by moving with the arrow keys. What's in this chest? Okay. Press H to open chest. Okay. H. H to pick up dagger. Okay,
Okay, so we've
so
got a little inventory, don't we, down there?
yeah,
And a very nice little tutorial setup. So there's no tutorials in this marking, but it's always wonderful to see
yeah.
elements from the last coursework coming into this coursework.
Oh,
Looks like a possible bad guy.
I'm.
Although I don't see if you have health. Oh, yep, definitely that was a sword. Oh, I
Uh,
see you've got health up on the left. I see it now.
yeah. What is this? Oh.
Can you use the dagger that you've got in your inventory?
Uh, maybe let me try. Oh, with space. Okay. Oh, oh, oh okay.
Oh, yes, you killed him.
Yes. H to pick up keystone. Oh, and I assume yeah. Open door. This door requires a keystone. Oh, so I have to. Uh, okay, so it's never explained in a tutorial how I can select the keystone in my inventory on the top, on the bottom right, but it's Q
Yes.
and E. So that that's a bit
Okay.
confusing, but it's fine. Oops, got oh, okay. They immediately saw me. Uh, it okay. First one's done. Oh, I wonder how I can do it without uh, losing health. Because every time I hit
Yes.
the zombie or the goblin, he hits me back. Oh, so I'm barely holding on. My health is
Yes.
one hit away. Oof. Ooh, no, no, no. Okay, I'm not going in there because that seems like a boss. There was a few. I think this is where I have to make a choice. Do I want somebody like a companion, or do I want?
Oh, yeah, like weapons and resources. It looks like
Yes,
I'm not going to say what the orange pile looks like, but is that a dagger and health or poison and a sword?
probably a sword and health and another keystone maybe for
A
the door in
keystone,
the
of course,
middle.
that's what it
Ooh,
is.
okay.
Yes.
There's something coming. I would just choose this because my health is already.
Yep.
Uh, okay. Oof. How do I use the health? Oh. Uh. Using health potion. Come on, come on. Okay, that wasn't. Okay. I I am basically dead, it seems, but let me try opening this door then. Oh, wait, that's another. Oh no. Uh, oh, okay. Game over. That was hard. Uh,
That was hard. Yep. They definitely come after you, don't they?
Yeah, sadly there is no sound that I can hear from the game, which is a bit jarring, not hearing anything.
Yeah. Funny, even though you know how it works, you still haven't gotten through this tutorial without losing quite a bit of health.
Yeah,
Which, I'm in no way denigrating your playing skills, but as a tutorial, there should be a way for you to get a potion, right?
yeah,
So that you're starting full strength. It also probably means that there might be a balance problem in this game in terms of how hard uh, how hard it is, right? I mean, you're through the tutorial, only the tutorial, and but you're almost on half health right now. Yeah, a little less
yeah,
than half health.
yeah. Let me use the potion again.
Right. Yep, use your health potion. And that didn't actually give you all that much. You're basically back
Mhm.
up to a little less than what you exited the tutorial with.
Yeah,
Um,
I'll try to see how much better the sword is. Hopefully, it makes it deals more damage, and it's a bit more. Oh yeah, okay, this is much easier because it's also ranged a bit.
yeah,
Although they always
yeah,
hit
and
me again.
they do. It's like you can't actually get them without them getting you in some way. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That one I
Woohoo!
managed to
Well
sneak up.
done. Well done. You snuck up behind him and stabbed him in the back, and that was why you didn't lose any health.
Okay, let's see what's in this chest. Age and sword. Another one. Okay, let's see.
I want some health.
Yeah, yeah, that's. This one looks shorter, so I'll just stick with the longsword. Hopefully. Yeah, it's always if they see me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, then they move towards you, don't they? Yeah.
okay.
But yeah,
I
if you
don't know
stab him
if
in the back, what
I don't know
what
if
kind of
this
lesson
is.
is this?
Yeah, I don't know if that's on purpose. Oh, that's the boss. Okay, I'm not going to even try. Okay, I couldn't sneak up on that one. Don't. Okay. Uh, I can't tell if the sneaking thing is on purpose. I mean, it feels like it is, or maybe not. H. Another keystone. Okay, so this is another choice now. Do I go left or right? Although, oh,
Any
okay. Uh,
information? No, there's nothing
I
there.
mean,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. Maybe that's the information that there's nothing there. What about here? Okay, that looks
All right.
better. I'm barely, not a lot of health. So hopefully there's no. Oh, that looks
Is
like
that a person?
yes, bandit maybe.
Yes. Are these knights friends, foes? What are? Oh, they're just statues. Never mind.
Oh yeah,
What's in that chest? Is there a key to get in the
Prob
room?
probably yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, or maybe I can go back and use it on that other door.
Uh-huh.
I let
Huh.
me
A little bug there, I think.
right here. Yeah, I cannot move left or right. I thought it's maybe like a place where I can oh what where I can interact with.
Yeah. Yeah. You can't actually get to the king or the princess or whatever that is.
Yeah, I'm trying all the keys. And there's also G for drop, which is new. I didn't know that. Uh, okay, that's a bit So I cannot talk to that person.
Now, whether you're supposed to or not, unsure, huh?
Yeah, trying to. Huh. Yeah, that's strange. Maybe I have to kill everybody in the room, and then it might unlock, hopefully. Although it doesn't seem like it. So I don't know if this is a bug or like I'm
Yeah.
not sure what
Or
to
if it's
do.
a feature. Yes, exactly. Why would we
Yes.
go down there though, unless we could talk to the person and I don't know. Maybe that was part of the story. Hard to know.
Yeah, and now I am left with
Well, there's nothing in there anyways. You
yeah,
have to go
and
boss battle with like a quarter of health left.
I could have used that key that I got not for unlocking the door to the bandit or whoever that was, but for the first in the
Yeah, to
first
go get
room.
the warrior. Yeah, go
Yes,
back. Yeah.
but now let's see.
Giant bug?
It didn't
Doesn't look to
activate the
be.
boss battle because I didn't go through
Yeah.
the other door, and I don't know if I'm
Uh,
damaging.
no, it doesn't look like you're not damaging you or it, you know?
Oh, okay, that's. Oh, I. It seems like I cannot move.
Oh,
So that's a bug, definitely.
yeah.
And
Yep, we're seeing some bugs in here.
I have to restart. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and restart. And actually, while you do that, I'm going to do a little dive into the course notes. So it looks like there are two kind of routes through this that they think there is through their game. They can save the night, um, and the rescue companion becomes an ally, aiding you in battling. Um, but it alters the combat dynamics and shapes the storyline by reflecting the theme of the collaboration and support in the fable. The rescue's night presence is felt throughout the dungeon journey by fighting enemies for you and rescuing the prince. I wonder if the knight could get to the prince where we got stuck. Or you could collect loot. Obviously, you went for the collecting loot option. So prioritizing personal gain, and you navigate a dungeon alone, but you're a little bit more powerful. Um, so you have a different set of gameplay. So when you restart now, why don't we go choose the let's go choose a companion
Yeah. Yeah. Uh,
to see how it plays differently here.
oh, I didn't see that previously, but when I opened this chest, it said, "Oh, a keystone. Which door should I open?" So it makes you, think that this is a choice. So let's go with you. Aha, it's been a minute. Thanks for letting me out. Come on, I will show you around. And that's the night. Oh, okay. So I suppose I don't have a choice but to actually go through the boss battle. No.
Yeah, but hopefully now you've got help.
Yeah, let's see how different it is. I would assume I just let the knight do the.
Do it. Yeah, because you
Because,
don't even you have a little dagger, don't you?
yeah, exactly. Uh, I hope
Oh,
the
it's a
knight
zombie
doesn't die.
bear. I thought it was like a beetle.
Okay, so slowly. Okay, I'll try to. Okay, there is a Oh, okay.
Oh, you're dead.
There was a like a pattern to the boss, and if I was
Oh,
quick enough, I could, attack and then pull back while the boss attacks. But it's a bit too, yeah, it's very difficult to do it. But at least now we saw. I'll wait for. Oh no, both. Okay, so again, I'll try to do the knight again, but this time I won't be touching or trying to battle at all, even though it was quite slow. Hopefully, I mean, in theory, I can just go away or try to go around and just let the knight battle it out. Oh,
when the knight takes damage, I mean, does the knight take damage, or only you take damage?
um,
So it looks like the knight is taking damage there, but I don't
some
see a
kind.
health for the knight.
Yeah,
You're not
exactly.
taking damage, are you? Or is it you
Mm,
you are taking some damage, it's just lower because the
it
knight, you're
doesn't look
sharing it
like
with the
that.
knight? No.
Yeah, I'll go. Oh, okay.
It's like run
Now,
away, leave the knight with the bear and see what happens.
yeah,
How
exactly.
far away can you get from a zombie bear?
Uh, but there are zombies here, so I'll let the knight take care of this, which is almost there. It's more than halfway. Just a few more hits. And, and then I'll let the knight take care of the zombies. Oh wow, okay. That was very unexpected.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Don't follow me.
I do feel a little like we're hiding behind the knight, although the
Yeah,
battles really are much easier because there's no damage being taken as long as he goes.
why aren't. Okay, yeah, take care of those for me, please. Okay, yeah, I mean, that's much easier because I don't have to do anything. Can I go from the back again? Help the knight a bit. And I don't think we need to go to the left, so again, I'll let the knight take care of those. Like that. Okay, so now, is there anything different here in this room? Doesn't look like
No.
it.
And in fact, looking at the game notes, that's meant to be a dead end that you
Oh, okay.
yeah, that you get lost and game over effectively when you go in there.
Oh, I see. That's interesting. Yeah, if you don't look ahead, you I
Yeah.
guess you
Yeah.
lose.
All right. You keep going. I'm going to start in the marking criteria because we're kind of seeing how the game is playing in this different way in this at this point. So first, we're going to talk a little bit about the quality of the game. So presentation and meaningful play. So presentation, graphics, audio, information design. The graphics are very simple, but I actually kind of enjoy this style of game. Like, and the graphics are all they work together. I'm perfectly fine. I think they're the graphics are effective. I don't hear any audio, either music or like sword swipes, key pickup,
Yeah.
doors opening. So we're kind of missing
Oh,
audio at this.
oh.
Okay,
So,
well done.
yeah. So I guess that didn't happen the first time, but after I unlocked the door, immediately it popped up with this. So
So it wasn't that you were supposed to go talk to this person. It was like,
yeah,
just get to this person. That's interesting because we unlocked it last time, but because you hadn't engaged with the boss battle,
yeah,
they,
huh.
they didn't engage with you, huh? Um, Information design wise, I think it's very well done. The text boxes don't overlap with the game, so we can read the words without, losing our play space. There's a nice inventory. There's the health bars. When we have the boss bear, they have the boss bear health bar. Sorry, zombie bear health bar. So I think I would actually say that this is complete and effective, except we're missing the music. So I think it kind of
Yeah,
comes
that's
down
the
a little
sad
bit
one.
from exactly. So let's then talk about meaningful play, which includes things like mechanics, controls, and bugs. Unfortunately, we have spotted a few sometimes serious bugs, but that'll bring us down a little bit. So let's see where we are in terms of like mechanics and controls. How did the controls? It looks like they are, it's playable. The controls seem
It's
smooth from this side.
Yeah, it's definite. Yeah, it's playable, usable. Although it's a bit, it takes a bit of time of getting used to using H to open things, and
Yeah,
then
and then G to drop. Yeah,
and then you have to scroll through the inventory. But I guess that's just you just get used to that, and then it's easy.
sure. Um, okay, and then let's talk about mechanics while we're here. So the mechanics are things you can walk over, right? So you have this unlock a thing and walk over. You've got health potions, you've got keystones, you basically have resources. You can fight, you can move, and all of the mechanics support you in terms of um, exploration. I think this is effectively an exploration game, isn't it? And
Yes.
you have a choice of kind of, are you looting as you go, or are you um, uh, did you save the night and you're fighting as you go? Woo, zombie bear. Still looks like a beetle to me. Um, so I do think there's a number of mechanics. So we've got multiple mechanics. Um, I do think we've got usable controls, but I do think there are serious bugs. So we're kind of, running across three different ranges within that, and we're going to come out kind of right in the middle for it. Um, so let's talk about fulfilling the brief, which includes the story engine and agency. So first, within story engine, how does the game world impact the story, and how does the story impact the game world? So there's a story here around collaboration or individualism, and if we're together, we change the game world, as in you can navigate in slightly different ways. Now, get yourself killed here for a minute, or solve the puzzle again really quickly. I want to see you do this looting as an individualistic way without this guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Uh,
should be dead.
Come on,
Oh, okay.
die,
Yeah.
die. There you go, game over. Um, so we can see when you've chosen to go, so game world to story. How does the game world, what are some elements where the game world impacts the story? Um,
The game world.
I I don't know that I'm seeing a game world changing the story at all. So in their game notes, they're kind of saying that, well, if you took that dead end one, you conclude the game and it's over. So in that way, the game world changes the story that you're done. Um, I'm not. I'm not. Well, maybe we should go down that game. Let's go down that dead end, or um,
Should I pick up only this?
whatever you want. Pick up whatever you want, but let's go down the dead end this time.
Okay.
So let's skip over that. Let's see what happens with that. But now let's talk about, or let's move on really quickly to talk about the story to the game world. So basically, there's two kind of stories here, right? One is, or there's two different narrative arcs, and it really is two in this case. You either play individually or you play as a group, and then you adventure through the same space. You probably don't even need to kill them. Yeah, you can just.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, yep.
Okay, so I just need to pick up the key quickly. Come on. Yeah, does it say?
Yeah, what happens if you go to this end place? Nothing happens. Hmm.
Mhm.
Okay. So I'm actually not really seeing any game world impact on the story itself. Um, so
Yeah, game world. Yeah, I
the game
can't
world has no
think.
real impact on the story in this that I'm seeing. So
So
let's then talk
in
about.
this case, if there was like an
Hmm?
end screen or something that
Yep,
tells you, oh, it seems like you've lost your way or
lost your way. Yeah,
found a dead
exactly.
end,
I mean, you're quite
that would
right. So
be.
basically, they could have fixed this by instead of having the like game over, you won, game over, you lose, or that picture book. It could be a different page in the picture book where it tells a little mini story about how you're lost in the dark labyrinth forever, and um, instead of just you failed. So let's talk. Say game over. Yeah. So even if this had been like a little cutscene or even just a static text of a different story endings, it would be different. So let's talk now about story to game world. So basically, we have one choice when we unlock our the loot or we unlock the knight, of how we change um, the story, and then that story choice basically changes the game world completely. Um, I think there's a good attempt here. Now that we've played this a few times and I've read the course notes, you can kind of see it. I will say, although this might come a little bit into agency, I don't at this point know. Is this guy a criminal? Is he a helper? Is he gonna murder me if we open the door? Like, what is this? So I don't really
That
know that
yeah,
we.
that's actually, yeah. It
So
might
I'm
be a
gonna say
boss
that
as well.
yeah, he might be the boss, and we're not ready for him yet. Exactly. So I think we have some minor examples of where the story impacts the game world. I think we do have that. We have an attempt here. So let's then talk about agency, because I think that's actually what we were starting to talk about. And I think in this case we have some choices, right? Which door do we unlock right now is kind of the big choice. Really, it is the big choice.
The
After
thing
this choice,
is, the
I don't think we
thing
have any other
is
choices.
that you come in this door, you get the sword, the health potion, and you get another key. And supposedly with that key you would go in here, but you can just as easily unlock the other door and just go
Unlock
through
them.
the
Let's see what
boss.
happens. Okay.
So like that. So now you have both, and you just have to go through the boss, but with a
Right.
better weapon now.
Yes.
So it's easier even.
Yes. Yes. So
So even that, it's a bit
there
like,
really is. I mean, we have some choices, but they're not necessarily interesting, are they? Because A, we don't know what the consequences are, and B, we can get around them.
yeah. Or maybe
um,
that's another choice. Do I go for two, a better weapon and a companion? Or do I
yeah.
go just for one, for the better weapons and see what the other route has?
Yeah. Um, I mean, I will say that yeah, it does seem playable enough that I'd be willing to play through it a few times and try all permutations, because it is a short game world, and they've actually done a pretty good job at. I mean, there are some games where we really struggle marking because you don't ever see the end and you're wrapped up in this story and you can't get anywhere. So they've done a really good job showing us the entire world and making it playable so we can play it multiple times. But I do think in this case, there are some choices, but only a few of them are interesting. Pacing. Let's talk about pacing. And actually, I want to go back to that. The interesting part, it would have actually been made more interesting if there was some dialogue with, the knight, and, or some, there's some clues in here that the knight is inappropriately locked up, or,
Oh
I don't
yeah.
know, even a dialogue with him, right? Would be, and that would actually also help with the storytelling techniques, because in this next part, we're going to talk about design elements, which include pacing and storytelling techniques. So let's talk about storytelling techniques first. So the storytelling techniques that we have right now is, they're actually not that many. So we have a little dialogue box that expresses, is it Finn's mental state, as well as the commands like press H to open the door. And it's not even Finn's mental state. It's just Finn's like, oh, I see a chest here. This isn't a dialogue box, and it could be a dialogue box. So at this point, there could be, like, when we go up to the door with the person, we could have a little backstory, or, they could, and we have to decide whether we believe that they're a knight, or whether they're, and whether they are, a marauder. And that would be a storytelling technique, and it would lead to better choice, right? Agency, player agency. We also don't have, even the end, which we've talked about, it does not have, I mean, it's just a game over. There's no multiple endings. This place is rife for multiple endings, right? If you have an ending where you have just the loot and you die, well, you're a horrible person. We could send you to, like, I don't know, the zombie bear made you a zombie and you roam eternally in the
Yeah.
dungeon. If you go with the knight and you still die, maybe you're dead, but you're not a part of the zombie creatures, you don't turn into a green character. Maybe all the green characters here were people who looted it and didn't help try to save the guy, right?
Yeah, they do
Um,
look like me.
they do look like you, but they're green.
Yeah.
So if you're, or we talked about in the labyrinth, like if you get caught in the other one and the game over, well, then you have a cut scene where you're stuck in the labyrinth forever until you die of, I don't know, hunger. So we're not seeing any of these. I'm not seeing any storytelling techniques, actually, which is a shame, because I think there are lots of places in here where there could be some really good storytelling techniques.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
let's talk about the pacing. There is pacing in this game, right? So they did a lovely job with the tutorial, and then it gets a little harder as you go into the rooms, and then there's a boss. I think that we're going to say that there is ascending pacing with a clear final peak, don't you?
Yeah, you could say that, although when we went to the end and saved the person in the box, it felt a bit like, oh wait, that's it, or
And in fact, it didn't. The person in the box didn't come out of the box, did they? When we did,
yeah,
I'm
it's
actually going to count
literally
that one as a,
you press the button
yeah,
to open the door and immediately a pop up of congratulations, and I didn't even have time to realize what I did, but
yeah, yeah.
there is
Um,
definitely good pacing, ascending pacing. So it starts easy and then it
goes harder.
goes. But the clear
Let's,
final peak, mm, there is a peak, although it feels not as clear maybe.
yeah, yeah. So actually, looking at, we're going to go back to the kind of storytelling techniques. They provided a narrative structure, and what I just want to make a comment here, that what I'm seeing here is less about a narrative structure. It's more about kind of the physical traversal of the play, right? So at first there's an introduction to mechanics of battling, and then there is a decision to use the key to rescue the knight, but there's no narrative part of that, right? And then you can either, the knight is rescued, or you're by yourself, and then the pathways meet up, and there's a door that leads to the end and a door that goes to where the prince is. Um, this is kind of a map, a layout of like the physical map that you're walking through, not the narrative structure. So the narrative structure would be something like, talk to the knight, and after 3 or 4 pieces of the dialogue, I can choose whether I believe that the knight is a knight. And if I choose to believe he's a knight, but I still leave him in there and I go get the loot, then that would take me to one ending, no matter how I died. And if I talk to him and I realize he's a knight, or I don't believe he's a knight, but I let him out, that could take me to another ending, right? So this is the narrative structure is around kind of these narrative elements and how they change the possible endings, not whether I battle the boss or I go through a locked door. So feedback. Let's talk about feedback. During an early development stage, they to explore diverse storylines and pathways along the player's journey rather than having 2 separate endings alone. Good. They wanted to offer varied experiences to contribute to the replayability. So they redesigned their narrative and game world by offering an alternative physical pathway through the dungeon, which is dependent on the moral decision the player makes at the start of the game. So they think that having 2 distinct pathways rather than just one linear storyline allowed for them to have different unique narratives and encounters in the route. And I would say that you did a good job hearing it. You didn't take it far enough, right? So I can definitely see that there are kind of these physical differences. The fact that we left it to the one moral decision and we didn't actually have any other narrative interaction with the game or real choices within the game is where it fell apart. So I think the feedback was addressed and the changes were somewhat successful. And I think that now concludes our play of Dungeon Dilemma.
Yeah.
Excellent. And now we're going to play Humans Against Orcs, which actually looks like we have much the same asset pack as our last game. So let's play this. We have a theme for this batch.
Okay, let's see. Ooh, okay. I can already hear some music.
Well, it is. Do you need to move that down a little bit?
Oh, is it?
It's really loud. Is it for you?
Now?
Oh, okay. That's fine. Let's play on. I can deal with this.
It's perfectly fine. So it's... Oh, okay. I'll set it to 2. So the volume is literally 2. And I can hear it just enough. So, okay. Health, damage, shield. Okay. So there is a small pop-up E. I assume it's for interact. Deliver this message to the king. Oh.
Wow, it went really fast there.
You will need a sword to defend yourself, yeah. I can give you mine as I need it. That might be a bit... it closes immediately, but again, you will have to use your fists. Press space. That's not a fist, I think. But that's nice. I think it was locked, or there was like a door or something, and until I talked to the person, I couldn't continue. So that's nice. And there seems to be an inventory for later. Okay, so that's a wall. That's... oh, okay.
All right, so let's see. Information design, you've got 20 health, damage 1, shield 0, and there's nothing in your inventory right now. Or maybe there is something in your inventory, but we don't know it. Oh, yeah, nothing there. Okay.
Yeah. So I came up to this, green person goblin.
Is he a friend? Is he a foe?
So he doesn't attack me, and there's an E above me. So again, it's interact probably. So let's see. There's an orc to the left that keeps destroying. Oh, it's an orc. Okay. You teach lesson for one goat. Confront the bully. Ignore the request. Oh, okay. So, I mean, yeah. Let's confront the bully and see. Oh. Okay. I can interact again. Orc critic those statues. I love verbally destroying cards. Okay. That's a very okay, let's talk to. Wait, do I just attack?
How do you attack?
Let me. Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, now you make.
Oh, now you've got them all mad and riled up.
Come on. Orc me is scared.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no.
The little one. Are you gonna kill the baby? That's not nice. Okay, the words are definitely going a little too fast to really follow.
Okay. So, oh, yeah. Okay, I had to kill even the little one. Move my statues and let you pass through. Yeah, the text is definitely too quick. I'm barely keeping up, but I think I got it. Click on inventory, then click on potion to use. Yeah, my health is almost...
Yeah, you need some help.
Okay.
Only a little bit. All right. Did you break the artist statue there? There was two statues there.
He said he moved it for me.
Oh, he moved it. Okay, thanks. Okay.
Yeah. This, I need a help. Oh.
Oh, we took his health potion. Poor orc.
I'll give you a shield in return. Well, it's a bit late, maybe. Yeah, I didn't have a... or I didn't realize. Unless there's a locked sound effect. Yeah, there is nothing... There's a shooting there. Oh! So maybe I can also steal it if I find the key. Or maybe if I kill him. But I don't want to do that for now. Video. So already there's quite a few choices, I feel like. Or small choices.
Yeah.
You know, do I kill him? Do I do that? So there is...
Yep. Yep.
You know, I'm thinking about what's this. King is in a bad mood, no meeting. Trust me, you don't want to enter. Between you and me, I lost the key anyway. Okay. Please help me, I am starving. Will you give me some food? Well... But lose 8 HP, I mean, that's pretty much my whole health.
That's you, yeah.
I can't... Oh, no! Oh, okay.
Well,
okay.
yeah, you died.
I pressed space by mistake and attacked him.
Oh, it was oops.
By mistake, but at least...
I didn't mean to kill you.
Yes. Deliver this message to the king, but be careful, those orcs are dangerous. Okay, I missed that at the start. Okay. Now, let's try to not help the orc, so I don't lose much health, and see how...
Yeah, let's be nice. Let's be nice to everybody.
Except this person. Or in this case, ignore the request and see... Oh, okay, he's... Oh. Can they help me? Don't appreciate it.
You were playing nice. Why did you, like... Use your sword.
artists know my statues, but he's the okay.
He's
Okay.
already dead, right? Didn't we already kill the artist?
Yeah. Those statues. Okay.
Let's give this guy health. Do we not have a health potion?
Yeah, the artist didn't drop.
Oh, this is
I
where we're
talk
getting
to
some
them.
problems. I'm loving this.
Yeah, yeah. So again, I'll skip this. But now I can feed the other person because I have more than 8 HP. And I won't attack them by mistake. I am starving. Will you give me some food? Yes. Yes. Thank you for your kind gesture. As a reward, I will let you go through this secret alley. Did it take health? I think my health was the same previously. Or
Oh, look, there's a health potion. We can go back and we can give it to the poor orc.
yeah, that's.
Oh, you're not. You're just going, huh? All right.
Wait, what was the point of that? If I can.
What was the point of that?
Okay.
Oh goodness. Oh yeah, but wait, don't you want to be on the other side? There's other things going on over there. Okay, we'll go back and give the help.
Yeah, the shield. Yeah, let's see. Can I talk?
Oh, is it already too late? Is this like? Oh, he was not even talking to us now, huh?
Oh no! Oh no! Don't. Okay. I'm.
Oh. Interesting. Okay. So we kind of lost our ability to go back for this choice, which I kind of like, to be honest. Major choice, live with it, huh?
Although in that, yeah, I guess. So you're okay? Yeah, I'll use it then on myself. Oh, that was just 1 HP. That was nothing.
Yeah, and then let's not go through the target practice way. Let's go through the shortcut, shall we?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No. Oh, and I guess now I have to. No, this.
Oh, this is like a boss battle now. Wow.
Talk to me. No. I'm not here to fight. You have a message? No? Okay. You won't get past the projectiles. At least here.
You just have to run away and dodge for 60 seconds.
Oh no.
And escape through the main door. Oh, well, you didn't get that, huh? Okay. So I think we've seen a bit, and I've been kind of looking through the course notes as you play. I'll give you a little hint. Ready? In the course notes, it says, basically, the peaceful ending is possible if you give a potion to the injured orc and don't hurt or attack certain orc characters. And then somebody will break the castle door, allowing you to escape, but I'm not sure which one that is. And if you, in that final boss battle, if you run around and dodge the projectiles for 60 seconds and escape through the front door, you get the peaceful ending.
Oh, I see.
While you do all of that and keep playing, I'm going to start us through the marking criteria here.
and by the way, on my previous quick run, I attacked this person and killed him, and he dropped a sword. Because he did say, I have a sword, but I don't want to give it to you. Again, tying to the fact that you can just kill them and get it, which is a choice. Which is nice. So I'll try to now just destroy that.
So I do think you help. No, don't. Yeah, well, no, because the artist needs to give you the health in order to do
I see.
Okay.
But now I do have more health, and I should be able to more easily go through. And he did take quite a lot of health.
Yeah.
But okay, so
now run around for 60 seconds and then escape out some door. I don't know what door.
okay.
So we're going to talk about quality, presentation, and meaningful play here while you run around for 60 seconds. We've got graphics, audio, and information design within presentation. I'm hearing lovely audio, including both background music and, clicking things. I hear bits and pieces. The graphics, I am slightly partial. I enjoy the simplistic. They're effective and engaging for this type of game. And there is information design, so we clearly know that you don't have a shield, you have a certain amount of health, and you have an inventory to go in and out of. So I think this is actually, I'm happy with this as being professional. It's complete and effective on this. Let's talk about, while you are running around, you're doing really well. Good job dodging for 60 seconds. I'm not actually timing it. I don't know where your door is that you're going to run out of. Mechanics, controls, and bugs. I have not seen any major bugs. The controls look like they are usable and playable. Mechanics. So mechanics, you can walk over things, pick them up. You can move around the board. There are various things in your inventory. So your resources, which have utility and scarcity, include your health potion and a sword. So you can fight as well because you have that sword. You can get damage from these projectiles, it looks like, or being mobbed by some of the orcs. We still haven't really found a door, have we?
I think they forgot to add like a collision to the walls here. Because I can just go out.
Okay, so maybe that's a bit of a bug on that one. We'll call that a bit of a bug.
It's a good bug because I can use it to dodge.
Yeah. So I'm seeing a reasonably complex game with multiple mechanics. I'm seeing some minor bugs though, so we're gonna step in there between those two. So let's now talk about the story engine, where the game world to the story and the story to the game world. Now, let's talk first about the game world to the story. I don't see a story, right? So I think that we're missing a key element that would make this like a really, tied to the story. So I mean, there is some story that you're making some choices, but that doesn't lead us to a story. So there's, for in particular at this ending, it's game over. Well, they're game over for a lot of reasons, right? It's game over because you made a lot of really nasty decisions and then you died, or you made a lot of nasty decisions and there's a huge human orc war, which is supposedly a possibility here, or you make some decisions and you can find one peaceful solution. But we haven't seen any of that, right? We've just seen a game over sign. Some of this might be because we are not, because there's this bug that allows us to run around for more than 60 seconds but not open a door, or maybe we just haven't totally played it right yet. But if it is one of these good options, not good options as in morally good, but like really interesting options, like you've started a war between humans and orcs, or there's a peaceful thing. Don't take this yourself. Go give this to the guy who's in here, please. All right. Then even if you're not in one of those really big endings, your end game should have a story, and I'm not really seeing that. So I'm seeing that there are sparse or minor examples where the game world impacts the story here. Let's talk now about where the story impacts the game world. And here I actually think there is a lot stronger, right? So So between these dialogue elements where we're interacting with the orcs and we have to decide whether we're going to be like lovely or if we're going to kill, or sometimes we actually have to like hurt somebody. We're going to go hurt the bully, and that's actually told with the, it's a bully. Please help, please make a decision here. Is that maybe the door that comes out? So go down below. We're going to go down and we're going to give him some health. Oh, I don't think you have enough health to give him, do you? Let's see what happens.
Also, the thing I really liked is when I gave the potion to the orc, he didn't give me a key. He told me to just break with my sword, to break the chest. So I could have actually done that before, not knowing that. So it the fact that I can break it. So am I going to die now?
Yeah.
So I should have died.
I'm wondering if that was 3 health points and not 8. Now that I'm looking at your health, it says, is that 8 or 3 up there? So
I think it's 3.
Mm-hmm. So I'm wondering if we just read the words wrong in the font that they used.
Maybe. And also, yeah, what's the point of this here if it just leads to the same?
Get your shield and go dodge for 60 seconds. I want to see this ending.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
So you're gonna run around. I think that's the door. If you run for 60 seconds, I think that door should open, right? So we are seeing some places where the story impacts the game world. So, yeah, some examples there. Right. Let's talk then a little bit about the other part of fulfilling the brief, which is agency. This is around the number of choices and how you manage player agency. So I think we clearly have a number of interesting choices. I don't really see the next jump up, though, around managing player agency. We just make some choices. And they are interesting because they are changing how we interact with the world around us. But I'm not really seeing that managing agency here. So an example of managing agency would be by doing something, we are able to go through the world a little bit easier. Or, oh, look, the door opened. I think you did it.
Oh.
Run. We might get to the peaceful ending.
Oh.
Okay. Yay.
Pays your kindness and breaks open the door for you. No orc blood was shed today. Oh. Except the bully. But yeah.
Yep. So this is better, and I would expect this kind of ending no matter how you die, right? So no matter where you die or how you die,
yes.
There should be a different type of ending in here, right? Not just game over. Yeah. Okay. So I think in this case we're seeing a lot of interesting choices, but I'm not seeing a lot, excuse me, around managing player agency. I'm so sorry. Let's talk about techniques. I'm going to mute myself for just a moment and have a cough. Okay. So techniques, we're looking at both pacing and storytelling techniques. So I actually think there is definitely ascending pacing with a clear final peak here, right? So this, you make some choices, you have some minor skirmishes if you choose to attack your bully, and then so you could do it without giving him anything.
Oh, see, this is, so if I give him the potion or give him some health, he unlocks this. But that's the point of it. So now I actually have to go through.
Now, I'm actually going to bump this up a little bit because I do think now we're managing player agency-ish. No, I actually don't think we've managed player agency. I think that was really cute. We can't manage agency because we didn't know that So
Exactly,
we could
yeah.
have managed player agency where if a little dialogue box, instead of just attacking, if a little dialogue box said, "Hey, I'm really hungry, could you feed me and I'll help you get a little more health. I'll open the door and help you get more health," then it would help manage that player agency, right? Okay, so let's go back to pacing. Ascending pacing with a clear final peak, I think, is where we are. You've got a boss battle here. And you had minor skirmishes along the way and adventures with fire darts if you just killed somebody. What about storytelling techniques? So we've seen two, I think.
At this, so I killed the king, and now that's
Yeah.
how the Great Orc-Human War began. Regicide, is that
Read
what it
that
says?
word. I have no idea what that says.
Regicide. I
Yeah, maybe regicide. Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but maybe no
Yeah.
blood needed to be shed. Question mark. Okay, yeah. So it makes you
Yep.
think. Oh, yeah. There's another way.
Another way. Yep. So we're seeing two different storytelling techniques within this game. One are these little dialogues with various people that we see with our little E command, and then we see the end scenes that are coming up.
Yeah.
I think that we have multiple techniques, which is great. We have more than one. However, I think that they're not fully effective yet. Particularly those end scenes. There are many ways to die in this, and we're only seeing the two end scenes. So I think you've got more than one. Good job, but it's not quite fully successful. So it's just a little half step back from that. All right. Now let's talk about the feedback that they were given. Actually, I'm going to go take a look at their game notes while we're at this. And indeed, they have a narrative structure where, again, this is very much around, much like the last. This is like the interaction with just the game, right? And so these are choices that you're making in the game, and this is part of why I think there's a problem with the impact between the game to the story engine, right? Because there's not a lot of narrative choices here, or there's not a lot of narrative decisions. So you're killing, you're damaging, and they all kind of go around and they come back, and they have the possibility to come back. And they have basically listed just two endings without realizing that there are actually a few more endings in terms of like, what if you die after certain moral decisions from just health dying, or you've made good moral decisions according to the game, but your health runs out. So there's many more endings here than what they've put in. So let's go look at their feedback. Feedback. Whoa, all right. Actually, before we go into feedback, I just want to say they've listed their assets, and I really appreciate the acknowledgement of assets, soundtrack, fonts. Really good job. I appreciate it. So feedback. The consequences of actions are unclear, so they decided to explicitly describe what happens with certain actions, such as telling the player that they will get a shield as a reward. This gives the player some agency as they know the outcome of the choices and they can shape their own path into the game. They didn't want to explain all of the choices, however, because they wanted to keep the theme of kindness is always repaid, even if it isn't told. And then they said, don't branch the story too much early on or let the player skip straight to the boss fight. So they limit the pathway of the player through a fixed path to make it so the player sees all of those decisions. And they order the decisions and increasing cost for helping somebody from no known downside to losing a health point to losing 2 health. So previously the map was too large and there weren't enough guidance to walk towards the end of the game. So I think they nailed, the third feedback was don't spend too much time making art. So they used assets, which they've identified. And it's hard to notice when you get hit, so they added a little red flashing screen when you're 2 lives or less. And they added a bone-breaking sound every time the player takes damage. So I think in this case, I think the consequences one wasn't totally nailed, but I think that in general, all of the other ones were clearly stated and feedback was addressed with a successful change. And that, I think, concludes the play for this game. Excellent. And now we are going to play Shape Wars. I see a play and a quit button. Let's
Uh,
play.
yeah, okay. The
First
first
day.
day.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Ooh, these guys look kind of evil.
There's a
There's
nice
a
tutorial.
tutorial. Good.
Very
Current
nice.
objective. Chat with Ed and Dad. Which one's Ed and which one's Dad? And what's that little sign in front of us? Whoa! Propped up against the tree, there's a sign that's rimmed in blue. E.
Say, join the
Read.
war. Fighting training. Oh, okay. Join the war fighting training in the castle courtyard. We need you. Okay.
And let's go talk to these two with yellow sign. Well, yellow.
Dad.
Oh,
Okay,
hi,
so that's
son.
my dad.
Okay. Oh boy.
Join the army. Oh, okay. So proud of you.
But the other guy's Ed. Oh, I love how we roll.
Yeah. So sick of those awful cubes. Okay, I see. So it's the cubes versus. King Sphere said they are planning on invading us. I hope our army wipes them all out. Use W or S to change decision. Okay. I can't wait to join the army, or I'm sure they can't be all that bad. Which route do we want to?
Are we gonna be bloodthirsty, or are we gonna like
Uh,
realize that it's all gray?
yeah, okay, let's first do this route where we are. They're all bad. I can't
Yeah.
wait to join the army. Yes, you're a loyal sphere. I can trust you. Uh, can I talk? Okay. Talk to soldier to start training. What's this? Our home is in danger. They will not stop until they destroy us. Fight back against the cubes. Okay. Oh, what's... Can I talk again? Okay. And
Okay.
what does this person... Okay, I cannot
No,
talk
they're
to
not.
them.
They're not outlined. There was an outline somewhere. Or maybe it was just
So
behind the tree.
this one, I think that's
Yeah.
the soldier.
Ah.
Is there anything else? So that's a cemetery. Oh, interesting. I, yeah, I cannot move past that, so that's like a blocked off area for now. Let's talk to a soldier then. Are you ready to begin training? Yes. Let's begin. Hold down right click and to charge up your attack, then release to dash forwards. Okay. The longer you hold, okay. Dummy cube, okay. So right click. Huh, okay. Uh, oh, there's like a... the harder I hold it, the more particles. Okay, that's a nice effect. And can I move? Okay, I can also move while that's happening. Okay. Good work. You are now officially a soldier in the Royal Sphere Army.
All right.
Use your dashing ability to break the fallen tree. Okay, okay, that's... Be careful to not step in any mud as you could get hurt. Once you've made it to the army base, come talk to me to receive your first mission. Okay. So now I can actually break this with a nice effect. Oh, and immediately the... Okay, let's read this. Cubes for peace. Stop the king. Oh, that's a very... okay, I guess I'll follow the path. Sphere town, sphere army base. Oh, there's a cube. For now, I'll... So the army base is over there, but oh,
Oh, there's a cube. Are they dangerous? Are they gonna hurt us? Let's go talk to them.
I
Are
think
we allowed
so.
to bump into them?
It yeah, it
kind of evil music. Is it chasing us or is it just trying? It's
it,
jumping on us.
it hurt me. Okay. Took
Hurt,
1
oh, I see HP4 up there. Yep. Okay.
where is it? Oh, okay, it's there.
It-
Okay, yeah, I'll go talk to the army person for now.
Oh, is there like a giant forest fire off to the left there? Oh, I see. It's not a
It's
forest
just
fire. It's
yeah.
fire.
Welcome, friend. Time for your first day's work in our army. Each day when you wake up, come here and report to me for your mission. A sphere who follows orders and cues cubes is a good sphere. Huh. And good spheres will be rewarded with upgrades and assigned more important missions. Okay, so upgrades, that's... However, since it is your first day today... Oh, okay, I can choose what to do. I guess I want to try, yeah, the delivery. I'm not sure where he is at the moment. I think I last saw him heading towards the clearing. Okay.
We saw a sign for that. All right.
Yeah, I remember that. So clearing. And let
Well,
me
you're
charge
playing.
up the attack and see. Ooh,
Ooh,
that felt nice. It shouldn't.
did it? You bloodthirsty.
Okay. So. Oh, that might be the king.
I want a crown.
Oh, that's a king. Yeah, okay. Greetings, lithosphere. Bow down to your ruler. Oh, a letter you say. Very well, hand it over. These plans are brilliant. Oh,
Oh, I want that. No, I want the first one.
now we can actually ask. King Sphere didn't like that. Ooh. Well, you see the cubes, they're not like us. Oh, they're good at is jumping and they can't even dash. And also one of them was mean to me once. Is that all? Well, scurry away now, little sphere. I don't have time for the likes of you. Uh, so there's already like themes in the story I can see. So
I
there's
think
like
you
something in the distance there. I mean, let's see. Yup Town, okay.
there's a cube waiting for you. Oh,
Yeah.
you're just destroying them, huh? You're gonna be a good little cube. I mean, a little sphere.
Yeah,
I've forgotten
Cube
which
Army
side we're on.
Base. Ah, that's another one. Oh wait, no, that's the Cube Army. Oh, okay. But for now,
Are
I'll
you
go
taking
back.
on the cube army all by yourself?
I could try, but I'm going to the to my army and report back.
You know, I am really enjoying watching this sphere roll around and in this little environment. I think the music is really well done. I love the sound effects. Actually, I'm
Oh
not
yeah,
hearing so much music right now. The sound effects are lovely.
I can actually let's
Oh,
upgrade. Yeah,
hmm.
speed maybe. Now go back home and have a good night's sleep. Oh yeah, I'm much faster now. And now I don't think I have to dash to get over the clearing. Almost. Okay, yeah, it's definitely faster. Let's see. Good idea. We need more help fighting the cubes. No, please don't. It's too dangerous. You could be killed. Ooh, okay. Do we care about our brother and tell him that it's not worth it? I mean, yeah, let's
Ah,
fight. Oh, Ed like that. I can't wait to fight beside you soon. Okay. So we're going all out. Just Well done, son. I heard you are a loyal sphere. Keep it up. And how do I sleep? Oh, you're home. Okay. That's very nicely labeled. Talk to dad. Oh, and the brother is not here. I assume he's at the army base.
Yeah.
Ready for your second day. Okay, yeah. So there's a lot of already quite a few choices. Join the Cube site. Come to Cube Town to sign up today.
Ooh.
Oh, can I actually?
Do we want to be a cube, or are we gonna play this? You know,
For now,
go spheres, go spheres.
yeah. For now we are spheres, but can I
We're
actually
all
defect
spheres.
and go? That would be a really interesting.
Yeah, next time
I'm
we'll
so
play through real fast.
too
Oh
excited. Now we
yeah.
have each other's backs. Okay,
Yeah.
what's the mission? Important mission. We've heard rumors the cubes are keeping their battle plans in their army base. Sneak into their base. Okay, that's easy. Can I actually go through the woods? Oh, okay. I can sneak in through here. And let's charge up and destroy that.
Bloodthirsty.
I can see the plants over there. Let me try to pick up. Objective: encounter the injured cube.
You gonna like kill him, put him out of his
That's an
misery?
interesting objective. Who is that cube on the path? This one here.
Oh, it's the blood. That's horrible.
Please, I'm really hurt. I won't attack you if you help me, I promise.
No,
Ooh.
bloodthirsty. No, we don't trust him. Bloodthirsty.
I mean,
we're gonna play the nice guy next time.
yeah, okay. I don't think I'm going to make
how much
it.
that hurt.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Oh.
Can I actually kill him now? Oh, no.
Whoa, that
was...
Whoa, I can't believe you did that.
I put him out of the misery. No, he was in pain.
Sure,
Now I actually wonder, can I kill my own if I charge up? Because again, if they have that as a choice, that's already a lot. Well done, soldier, you made it back safe. What did you find there? Killed 4 cubes today. Did I? Oh yeah, okay. So let's upgrade the dash. And see, does it charge quickly? Or is it... I guess it's stronger.
So I just wanted to highlight there, this was what we just saw was a really nice example of where the story, the gameplay is changing the story, right? So in the gameplay, we have earned, because we killed is Ed dead?
I think so. Ed was killed in battle today. It was only his first day in the army. He was so young. Why did he ever decide to join? Because I told him. Oh wow.
Oh man, I can't take this game. This is way too emotionally intense.
Yeah. Oh wow. Oh, this is now is the day of the battle. Is there going to be a cut? So that's a cutscene. That's the corner now, and the music. Wow.
Yeah.
Give it up, cubes to heavy corner. Prepare to die. All we ever wanted was peace, but you leave us with no choice now. Wow. It's a shame it had to end
Oh
like
my
this.
goodness, look at the blood! How did they
Farewell,
make cubes and
spheres. I'm
spheres so
sure in
heart-wrenching?
another life we could have all been friends. Wow. Cubes won.
And I like the little suggestion, be not such a meanie next time, huh?
And there's
Okay.
4 different endings.
Excellent.
Wow.
So
It,
you're gonna play and you're gonna make, maybe some
yeah,
different choices in here.
yeah.
And I'm gonna run through the game criteria, okay? The marking criteria. So here we go. Are we ready? The marking criteria here. Let's start with quality around presentation, graphics, audio, information design. So I think this game is, weirdly impactful. Like the combination of the graphics, which are, I mean, they're simple, but they're easy. They work well together. The music and also all the sound effects, they all play together. That crescendo music at the end when, I mean, we're in the battlefield, my goodness, my heart, I almost cried. And really good information design. It's not obtrusive, but we see your health points, we see our objectives. The dialogue box pops up and we can see it without clearly and not too fast. I think it's really well done on this.
Yeah, and exactly. It's like the tutorial also was so nice because it literally tells you everything. It's like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
look here for the objective and look here for this and press this, and yeah, just very well thought of.
So then we move to meaningful play, and which is bugs, controls, mechanics. I haven't seen any bugs in this. The controls, just from watching you roll around, look very playable and usable.
Yeah.
Um,
Although the
then there's
camera is a bit,
the camera. Yeah,
the camera is just a tiny bit uh, more, what's the word, sensitive. But again, that's just such a tiny thing that it's just getting used to it.
sure, sure. Um, so how about we then talk about mechanics? The mechanics here is you can roll around, you can talk to people, you can um, you can ram things like the sphere, so you can kill the sphere, I mean the cubes, I mean. Um, and you can basically get upgrades in terms of dash and speed that we've seen so far. There may be others. It seems like you could go to Cube Town and become a cube or something. Um, oh, all right. So you don't get an offer of upgrade at all today, even though you completed your mission.
Because I didn't
Okay,
kill any cubes.
no killing. We're yes, and I think maybe we tell Ed to like back
Yeah.
off because I can't deal with that. I'm gonna cry if Ed dies again.
Uh,
Um, so I think in this case I'm engaged. I think between the mechanics, the controls, smooth controls, no bugs, and it's put together just really well. So let's move on now and talk about the story engine, including the game world to the story and the story to the game world. So let's talk about places where the game world impacts the story. So in this case, there's actually quite a few of them, right? So your choices of whether you're killing a cube changes the story. So in this case, the story is like the soldier, your army boss was angry and sent you home. Did Ed talk to you this last time, or did you have
yeah,
that choice to talk to?
yeah,
I
yeah.
missed it.
I
Okay.
talked to
And it
him.
was the same choices.
I told him don't do it, and he was like, okay.
Right.
On second thought, it's better for me to stay here and help the people in the town.
Good. Okay. Sorry, I missed that. Um, so what other kind of game playing? So game playing, right? You could avoid your cube. Um, let's go to this. Yeah, let's do this. Let's go to Cube Town.
Yeah,
Yeah, why not?
yeah,
Let's
talk
play it
to
as
them.
far the other way as we can. We've been pacifists so far. Let's go join the resistance.
I wonder if I can just kill the king now,
Yeah,
but I won't do that. No. Let's see. Are they going to attack me on sight? Or okay. Hello there. Would you like to become a cube? Wow. Okay. Yeah. Let's.
let's do it. Oh my.
Oopsie. Press
We're
left click to
Christmas
jump.
wrapped cube.
Press left click to jump. If you land on a sphere, it will die. Since you're not on a sphere, you can't do your dash attack. Thank you for joining. Let's work together for peace. Wow, okay. And I have a home already. That's, yeah, they give me a home. That's already so much. Okay, let's.
Wow, I got totally sucked into this and I stopped walking us through the marking criteria. I'm so sorry. Game world to story. So, have we seen places where our choices in the game change the story? And I'm thinking we do, because we know there's 4 different story endings, which make a difference. Did you just kill a sphere?
Yeah.
No, don't kill the spheres.
Oh, but they. Oh, it's attacking me. It is harder because the jumping mechanic is harder to execute. Oh, that's a lot of spheres.
Oh. All right. Oh, I keep getting
So
drug
then,
into this.
yeah.
So I think we are seeing some examples of where the game world impacts the story. The question becomes, do we have a number of examples? So let's see if we can iterate through some examples. So we have it on both sides. If we're a sphere or a cube, we actually, you've killed a sphere. So what do they say if we kill a sphere once we talk to our general? Do we get a? Yeah. Okay. Hands over the scrolls. They're planning to attack. Yeah. Do they count how many? Ah, they don't even see how many spheres you choose. So this is interesting, I think, actually. It's not an exact parallel.
Also, yeah, we already by the story, we know that the cubes are more pacifists, so they don't care
Yeah,
about killing.
yeah.
So it makes sense, you know. So yeah, let's see the final day. They're planning to an ambush to wipe us out, but we will intercept them at the clearing. Now I wonder what this ending is going to be like. Is that you over there? Oh. May the best shape win. Victory at last. We will be seeing no more of those pesky cubes from now on. My son, wow. What has this war done to me? Wow, this is so... Now the spheres actually won.
Oh.
Oh wow, that's...
So we're like the cursed penny, huh?
and
Okay.
that's another ending, yeah.
So basically what we're seeing that there are so different parts of the game are impacting the narrative, right? So the choices you made in terms of killing people will change the loyalty score, which then decides the missions you're given, and then choosing choosing to become a cube will swap kind of the storyline as well. So I'm seeing here multiple multiple places where the game world impacts the story in important ways. I think that was nicely done. Now let's talk about where, and I'm not going to get sucked in this time, where the story impacts the game world.
I mean, there's quite a few examples, I think.
Yeah.
For example,
So
the story where we tell Ed to join the army, and then the next day he actually dies, and we can see it in the game world, in the graveyard.
Absolutely. And the storyline of like whether I'm choosing to become a cube, and then who's attacking.
Yeah.
The other part where the where the story impacts the game world, I think, is very much Well, actually, we haven't totally seen it. Did Ed die in this last round when we told Ed to go away? Did Ed actually die, or was Ed okay in the end?
He was fine. He was.
He was fine. Okay. So yeah, I actually still think we're still where we have examples of the story impacts in the game world in important ways. I think it's a really well put together a set of examples. So let's talk about agency here. Um, I actually think we have a number of interesting choices for sure. And then do we have attempts to manage player agency? And you know what? I think we do, but I think they're doing it through dialogue actually. There is some agency as well in terms of the choices in terms of what kind of power-ups do you want? Do you want dash or speed? So I think there's a couple places where, and that will change how you play the game. Um,
And there's also one interesting thing is that on your first day, you go through here, and on your first playthrough, let's say, you don't see anything, but on the second day, there's a poster here about joining the
yeah,
other side. So immediately
yeah,
you starting. So in that sense, they are managing your
absolutely.
knowledge because let me try and go to the cubes right now on the first day and see if I can join them from the beginning. Oh, okay. It doesn't seem like I can because there's
Oh,
no.
no, it's not there.
Okay, interesting. Interesting. Maybe because I
Yeah,
already completed all the missions. That
right.
might be.
So while we do this, let's talk about design techniques, design elements like pacing and storytelling. So, pacing, interestingly, pacing, I feel like there's some ascending pacing. I don't feel that there's like a clear final peak. Like you're doing a set of missions, they all feel more or less the same, at least from watching you. How do you feel about this?
Mm,
Or do we think that there's a very clear final peak?
I mean, the battle is definitely, or the third day is definitely like, oh, this is it. This is the
Yeah,
build up.
yeah.
Um, and I do think it's definitely a peak, and I it feels like
That's true. It's
an
not so
ending.
much that mobbing you with like it's not the play. It's not, it's not that you are having to control it or you're fighting more enemies, but you're right. There is a very clear peak in that end battle that we're building to on the 3 days. Okay. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, and I do think the missions do get a bit harder in
Okay, good.
a simple but yet it's still just go to the base and then go to the king,
Yeah,
passing a few spheres and then infiltrate the base. So it does.
yeah. So let's talk about storytelling techniques. So we've seen dialogue boxes and we've seen cutscenes, haven't we?
Yeah.
So we've definitely in more than one game writing technique. Um, and I think it's successful. The question becomes, do we have the use of more than one game writing technique and mechanics that support the theme? So we're very clearly in successful use of more than one game writing technique. The question becomes, do the storytelling techniques and the mechanics support the theme of the story? I think they do actually. I think it's really effective. Um,
Yeah.
I think that the fact that our mechanics change when we make this choice, and there are these moral quandaries, and it adds up, and they tell us, we're getting feedback from other people, but um, we have to plot our own course. I think it actually all aligns really well.
Yeah, I agree. It does feel very like uh, not out of place, let's say.
Yeah, thoughtfully put together, maybe. Yeah. So let's talk about feedback. What feedback did you receive? So they got this first feedback was they got lost traversing the map. So they added signposts on the path, which then I just say I really appreciate because I always get lost in the map. They also added small details to different areas, such as log piles and flowers near Cube Town, so that you can get a visual cue. They also said that other feedback, so I think that was very well addressed. And actually, as somebody who gets lost in the map a lot, I noticed every single one of
Wow.
those and
Yeah.
appreciated them.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep. So the next bit of feedback they got was they should include a hint to go and interact with the injured cube after completing the rest of the activities, since some people missed it and didn't know why the mission was ending. So this sounds to me like they were playtesting. Well done, playtesting. So they added that to an objective. For 10 seconds after the rest of the mission was completed. The objective text was not obvious. Another piece of feedback was the objective text was not obvious and took a while to notice since it was semi-transparent. So they highlighted the text in the tutorial at the bottom and made the text more opaque. Well done.
That was really nice, yeah.
Yeah. And then give a signal when a cube notices the player so that they are aware of being chased. And I actually really like that. And the sound effect, it was the perfect sound effect to use because it kind of jump, get yourself on edge. So I think in all of these cases, the feedback was addressed and the changes have been successful. I actually think this was a lovely game, and I think we could still keep playing it over and over again because it was eminently playable and really enjoyable. I mean, you could tell from the times when we all just fell into silence that we were absolutely engaged in this game.